So, Kuneng, just to give you a backup, Direct Bali is a former director in one of the TV company in the Philippines.
Okay.
But now he's a very famous agribusiness YouTuber in Philippines.
Oh, really?
Almost 1 million subscribers.
Congratulations.
You should follow him. Yeah. So yes.
Okay, so I think it's getting hot, right? So we start at the field first, and then after that we go to the greenhouse, and then go to see how to sow the technique and also cut flowers.
Ito ang demo farm nila. For dito mo makikita lahat ng klase ng flower seed. Makikita mo sa lahat ng mga companies and countries. So, ito yung full collection nila. So ito ay also breeding farm at saka production farm. Dito sila nagpapabreed ng mga makabagong bini ng mga bulaklak. Saka ito yung mga landscape concept nila. Mapansin nyo, medyo meticuloso ang pagkaka-landscape.
Ganda.
Oo. Saka yung tinatawag nilang specialty na mga conceptual plants. Sana makarating sa Pilipinas. Yun naman kaya naman tayo nandito. Para tingnan natin kung pwede natin dalhin doon.
Ganda ng landscape niya, hindi ba doon yun?
Naku, mga sila sa kulay. Ngayon, malapit na yung kulay.
Ay, grabe.
Na-excite na ako makita yung kulay nila. Ang advantage lang nila kasi din, yung panahon. Wala silang bagyo dito eh. And then, medyo malamig. Parang bagyo, but then again, mainit. Yung illumination ng araw ang importante sa bulaklak. Kasi pag masyadong maulan at cloudy, nagdadahon lang.
Hindi mamumulaklak.
Hindi mamumulaksak. So yung low humidity is a factor, pati yung temperature. So well manicured ang kanilang landscape na makikita.
Grabe.
Ayan, di ba? Nakakatindig balahibo ang kulay ng kanilang mga bulaklak.
Grabe.
Pangarap natin to magkaroon sa Pilipinas. Sana magawa natin at madala natin.
Ayan, so Sir Emmy na, umpisa nun ni Sir Emmy to. Sir.
To find the right property with the right illumination and sunlight. Wow, we can do it in the Philippines.
Kaya ba sa Tagaytay area?
Oh yes. Yes.
Silang area.
Silang we can do it. Yeah.
Have three series here. The first two beds, that is from Sagata.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Lama?
is dragon breath.
Oh, why so short?
Because it's short day here.
It's short day.
It's short day here. And also this is century from Sagata, right? And that one is a self-fit from Miyoshi.
Nice color, huh?
Yes.
Is that for cut flower as well?
You can use for cut flower
use
as
for cut
yes.
Mm.
And now it's like a trend in Thailand. Most of the restaurant and also coffee shop, if they have land, they will want to do like this for catch up the tourist.
Yes. For a small space landscaping, it's nice and showy.
Right. Actually, today I presume to bring you to see the flower field, the customer, right? But last 2 days I visited them. It seemed like no more flowers because it's after New Year, right? Everything is very ugly, so they already throw away. Yeah. So, but we already changed the plan. Go to another area.
Okay.
So for today, yeah. So this is a 70 days old plant. From sowing, we sowing and we will sow from sowing until transplant is let's say around 15 days. And then after that we transplant in like a box, small seedling, until now. Yeah.
So, but in short day, they're really short also.
Right.
When the long day, then
It's
they're
coming up.
longer.
Yeah. It should be in long day. It's coming up more than this, around 1 feet.
1 feet.
Yeah. It's so nice at that time.
Interesting.
Right.
Very nice colors.
Yes.
Very uniform.
And also, why people or restaurant prefer to use this variety because it's cheap.
Yes.
Yeah,
the seeds
easy to grow, cheap, and very. I mean,
Very fast.
That's good. They don't want to wait.
That's correct. Yeah. Quick turnaround.
yeah.
I'm growing this variety. They're very rain tolerant.
Oh yeah.
They grow in the rain very well.
Because we try many varieties. in winter time is every variety is nice.
Yes.
But in rainy season or hot season, right?
Yeah.
So the plume is not like this.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
variety is plume is very ugly. Its plume is changed to be like a cockcomb.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not so nice. But this one can tolerance for all year round.
Ganda. Diba parang ginagamit sa cut foliage na to?
Oo, pang foliage. Pwede daw naman gamitin sa cut flower. So, magkakaibang binhi o breed.
Mm-mm.
These are petunias. Nice.
Wow, sobra.
Yeah. Bango. So they're very fragrant, huh? Some of the varieties.
This from Panam,
Okay.
or easy wave, and most of them is easy wave and E3. Yeah. So you can identify by the name here. So this field we try to promote all other varieties, other colors rather than the celosia for flower field.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Especially the blue one. I find the blue one more fragrant.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, your Easy Way Blue is very fragrant. Yeah. Very nice and compact.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. This is how old?
This one
So,
now is
15
let's say 115 days. 115 days old.
115 days old.
Yeah.
So, yeah, from sowing. So you have new varieties here that I've seen.
Yes.
Oh, this is a combination. You know.
This one another company is Photo Finish.
Ah,
Photo Finish is come from Syngenta.
Syngenta, I see.
Mm.
Quite new. Very nice colors. So later on we will have a chance to go around and
Right,
select
right,
varieties.
right.
Oh, Jill, mamili ka na ng ibebenta mo.
So the landowners can design their landscape by themselves.
Yes.
Because this one is a short one, right?
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
do like this, and also the medium type should be like that, right? They can mix and match by themselves.
Exactly.
Wow,
So
yellow.
you don't have any rain at the moment.
No.
So that's why they're blooming very
Right.
good.
Right.
Yeah. Because it's a summer bloom crop, the petunias. Oh, this is a nice yellow.
Yeah. Normally, petunia is very difficult to grow during rainy season, but for this, like a jode, Dianthus jode, you can grow
Yes.
for all year round. Or that one isอะไรนะ Rockin red, rockin right?
Rocky
That is
red,
a little
Rocky
bit
red,
taller, and you can grow for all year round.
This can also be used for cut flower, isn't it?
Correct. Yes.
Wow. Ang ganda.
Can I point out?
Yes, please.
Just to
Yes.
help you. That this one, Pink Magic, is a special color.
Yeah.
Okay. It starts out white and then it will slowly
Mm.
get darker and darker.
Mm.
You know, so I think this is a unique type of genetic that you're not gonna see from other companies. But then, like, this is what really makes the Dianthus jade a more unique color because it changes color as it ages, right? And the nice thing about it too is once the old flower wilts, it kind of gets like absorbed back into the head, so it's not going to drop flowers and create like a mess. You know, it's very tidy. We call it self-cleaning, right?
Yep.
And you know, and it continually grows new branches. So once these become old, these new ones will come and take its place.
And these are interspecific hybrid. isn't
Yes,
it?
these are all interspecific. The rockins over there are also interspecific.
And are they considered perennial or annual?
Annuals.
Annual.
It's annual. It's a perennial here simply because we don't have winter,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So so you could probably grow this all year. AGA has done some experiments in like cutting them back,
Yes.
and then it will grow back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get another flush. Might be a little bit shorter than the first one, but I would say you could probably keep these like more than 6 months at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
But with maintenance, right?
And the bloom time is like the bloom period is how long? Like or from the start of the bloom until the last bloom?
Oh, cannot say like
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
It's
that's
around
yeah,
It keeps
minimum
coming.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
So then
minimum
you-
2 months.
minimum 2 months.
Minimum.
Yeah. Depend on your management.
So mostly used for cut flower or for landscape? What would be the positioning?
Delta is more suitable for landscape.
For landscaping,
Yeah,
no?
it's a little bit shorter, but we do have another variety that's specifically for cut flower. It's called Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is more for cut flowers because it's a taller, it's a longer.
The
stem.
longer stem, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not as branching as the jolt. Yeah, because you expect to harvest the stem.
And would you recommend it at this kind of spacing in the landscape, or can it be a bit wider?
อันนี้ spacing อะไรนะ
How much is this?
This is what?
25 by 25.
Yeah, it's a very compact, no?
Yeah.
And also, if you grow in your location, which is day neutral, right? Little
Yes,
bit long
day
there.
neutral.
So the plant will be taller than that. Then you can use both of landscape and also cut flower.
Okay. Okay. So they respond to photo period, you mean? Yeah. Shorter day, they are taller. Is that right?
No, shorter
Or they
days
longer?
They will be
Shorter?
Longer
Shorter.
days,
Longer
they will be
days,
a little
long-
bit taller.
Yeah.
And actually, these require, what do you call it? If it's longer day length, they will flower faster.
So you can put
They will flower
artificial
faster.
lights.
Long day plant.
Yeah.
So it's an
You can use
facultative long day.
artificial lights, just like moms.
Can you? I've never tried it, but maybe you
Yeah,
can.
longer.
I haven't tried it. We haven't tried it here. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can look at flower, put some lights and they'll go taller.
Very showy, no?
No,
So
but
y-
that,
so you have-
in that case, right? We if we want to use for cut flower, we use another variety.
Yeah, use Amazon.
Yeah.
It save
Amazon
more,
is for
save
cut
cost
flower.
more.
Okay. This is for landscaping.
Right.
So now
Just
we
use
know.
another variety.
Yeah. But just in case you have the like a coffee shop or restaurant or resort, right? You want to use this for cut flower, that's fine. You use by your own.
How
But
many,
for
days, how many days is this now? Because I know it takes
115.
115 also.
From
So
Showing?
So you- would you say-
just a moment? Yeah, around 10, 110.
110
from sowing.
from
From
sowing.
sowing.
Yeah. So that's the okay. And this is like what? More than 50% bloom already in your
Oh, this is like 100.
100% already.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
And but
These
it's
are
keep
already
continue.
secondary
keep
flushes.
continue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they're flush.
So now we know how to position it in the landscape. So but for plug business, it's ready when? Like how many days should you sell it? If you're in the
30 days.
oh 30. I mean for the pot plant. Sorry, not
Pot
the
plant,
plug.
right?
Oh,
Yeah. Do you sell this for pot plants or just for plugs?
Plugs.
Only
Only
for plugs. Yeah.
But anyhow, for this, we also doing another segment. We call เรียกว่าอะไรดอกแรก10อะไรวะพี่เอใส่กระถางใหญ่
pre-finish.
ๆpre-finish.
Pre-finish, yeah,
So
the-
that one is like a first blooming.
Which is how many days for this?
So that is around 7 or 80 days, 70 days around that.
4-inch pot or
Around 10 by 10 centimeter.
10 by 10? Okay, 4-inch. Okay.
Okay.
Are these popular already in Thailand as cut flowers?
Right. Both of cut flower and landscape.
Sir, popular na to sa Philippines.
Oh,
na cut flowers.
snapdragon ang tawag natin.
Snapdragon.
Snapdragon. So we actually for the snapdragon we have a three type. One is a short one, is very short one, and like that one is short one. And this one is a semi tall, and we have another one is tall type. Okay, but this time we didn't go the tall type. The tall type is around, let's say 180, 150 centimeter height, and very nice for cut flower. But actually for the same issue, right? This variety you can grow both of landscape and also
And
cut
cut
flower
flowers,
as
yes.
well.
I've tried growing it, but I don't know. Is it photo period sensitive?
It's actually for this it's not photosensitive. Is the problem is about the weather. It should be cold.
So it's a cold weather
Yeah,
crop.
if it's too hot, right? So the flower will not bloom like this. It's really drop easily.
Drop easily.
Yeah. So that's why for the snapdragon we can grow just one time per year.
One time per year when the cold weather is
Right. Also we sell the snapdragon to Indonesia as well. Okay, for the cut flower they grow for all year round, but in Highland.
in Highland. Yes.
Yeah.
In Bandung or
Yeah, in Bandung and Cipanas.
I see. Yeah.
But no rain.
They grow in the plastic roof.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the greenhouse.
In the greenhouse.
Yeah. Simple one, not like a bad one. Yeah, simple
Uh-oh.
greenhouse.
Is there any
Even-
heat tolerant variety for
Actually,
snapdragon?
for cut flowers, Potomac from Pan Am, this is the perfect one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. We have it here.
Pakita mo yung name.
No, no.
So I can't talk about it. I don't know what it is.
Wow.
May turista ngayon na. Wala muna negosyo. Tourist muna. Forget about negosyo muna ngayon.
Turista muna, sir.
Turista muna.
Ganun to, naka-silent.
Ang gaganda ng kulay. Grabe.
So talagang nakaka-excite ang kanilang mga collection. Burgundy.
Burgundy.
Burgundy ang kulay niya.
Wow.
Then you have the crimson. Ganda ng crimson, oh.
Oo.
Look at that color. My goodness.
The fantastic deep.
Fantastic crimson color. Right. And then you have here the orange scarlet.
So this one from Sakata.
Yes, yes.
And also over there is from Syngenta.
Syngenta.
The
They're
short
more
one.
compact, no?
Yeah, the short one. Yeah, that's it for really for landscape.
Ah, yeah.
This is from where? Sonnet series?
This one from Sakata.
Sonnet yellow.
Amazing. Ito direct ang ating pangarap. Sana magkaroon tayo ng ganyan. Lapit na pala. But they have the weather advantage. That's the only problem with us. We have typhoon. And,
Right,
You know, the rain is heavy and cloudy. So and then we could not really.
That's why
get this
we
kind of-
choose try first for
Yeah.
each variety and then select the good variety for your climate.
Yeah.
We also try, but not really very difficult for us. If we try, we have to try the southern part of Thailand.
Okay.
But over there, they use really less flower.
Less flower. Yeah.
They thought they cannot grow flowers because
Really?
yeah, that's why most of the flowers come from Chiang Mai, like a petunia hanging basket.
Yeah. It's all
From
coming
Chiang Mai,
from-
price is around, let's say, 50 to 80 baht
Yeah.
per one pot, right?
Yeah.
But once go to there, it's going up to be 200 baht.
Wow.
But they can earn because they're like a Phuket, they are really rich, right?
Yeah,
they are
yeah,
tourist
Tourist spots. Yeah.
spots, so they can earn for 200 baht.
Yeah. 300 pesos.
So this is the short short variety.
Right. This snap stick.
I tried it before, but I cannot really, because we don't have the right temperature. So again, the suitability, you really have to do it. If you don't do it, then nothing's gonna like it.
Hey, sonata.
Kung pwede, sir, sa
sonata
Tanay,
is
yung
very
summertime.
Ito.
Sa Tanay, pwede.
Ito pwede. Cosmos.
It's very sensitive to their length. So
Yes.
in a short day, the plant is just
Very
so
short, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right. But actually, that's why in short day, most of the people use another varieties. It's a little bit taller than this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But they have bigger flowers compared to the other varieties.
Correct.
I think.
But it grow in your country, I think it's taller than this for sure.
Yeah.
it's really
They
big
can grow
height,
taller.
big height.
Yeah. Nice Cosmos. And they come in like a bicolor? Or that's another series?
Another series is a bicolor.
Yeah.
Ganda.
So they are responding to photo period. When it's short day, the plants are a bit shorter, but they bloom more.
Yes.
No, my experience.
So
for
if you I will take photo and send to you when after a week,
okay,
because at that time the flower will be fully
Carpet.
flower, very nice. Yeah, and
Solid.
it's continue blooming.
yeah, exciting.
May management ba yan? Para, di ba nung sa Pilipinas ang daming sanga? Para hindi maging ganun.
Now ito kasi because of the cold weather and the short
Kaya
day,
naging
naturally
short.
the
So this Pan Am genetic
Mhm.
called
Rockin
Rockin
mix.
Lockin, right?
Rock-
Actually,
Rockin,
why Lockin
Rockin.
red? Because I remember just one color is Lockin red because it was introduced the first.
yes,
So
yes.
that and now they keep continue to have many colors like this.
Mhm.
And also this is the same story as the jode by
Okay.
color. The color is almost
So the flowering habit,
same.
this is more of a spreading than a flower cluster type.
Open.
More open, yes.
More open flower, a little bit frilly,
Okay.
right? And
Yeah.
the habit is also like, bushier.
Yeah,
more
yeah.
branching.
I see. So that's the difference between the two.
I would say it's like a wildflower type.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
wildflower.
But how are the disease resistance of these varieties in the tropics?
Oh, no problem.
No problem.
Right? Don't never see any disease
Really?
in this because it's
Wow.
interspecific. There's really very few pests.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
I would say the only thing you might be concerned about is it during the plug stage. You know, humidity. Typically, dianthus prefer dry. They don't really like humidity.
So that's why some of us fail. Some of the production we had,
Yeah.
so much humidity in the plants.
Yeah. So I would say the important thing is to kind of control the humidity during the plug stage if you can. Then you'll get healthy plants,
Okay.
right? And I was talking to Jill, like when you transplant, it's better to transplant them before rainy season.
Okay.
Okay, to give the plant some time to establish in the soil first.
Okay.
And then after it's well established, when the rain comes, it will be kind of strong enough
Strong
to
the rain.
survive. But if you grow them during rainy season, you're going to have a harder time because of all the humidity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
So Mike, for the crops, if the peat moss you use, you have to add like a perlite,
Yeah.
To make it more- yeah,
drain,
more
for
drainage.
the aeration.
right?
I see. So that's the key for this dianthus. Yeah. I think I have this now in my field.
Yes. Yeah.
It's in humidity. Are there new varieties coming out from the Easy Wave range?
So actually, right here in front of you, we have something called E3.
Okay.
E3 Easy Wave. Immediately you notice it's more compact,
Just compact.
right? It's not quite as spreading. And the reason we purposely do this is because we have a lot of feedback from growers who use Easy Wave that when it stretches out, the middle will be like bald.
bald.
There's no
Yes,
flowers
yes,
in
yes.
the middle.
Right.
Right. So E3 has been bred to be first earlier flowering.
Okay.
Okay, only 10 hours day length. Right?
Really? 10
Yes,
hours?
Yes. And
Wow.
like right now, it's blooming earlier.
Yeah.
Right. And then because it's a little bit more compact, the flowers stay in the middle more.
Okay.
Whereas, but eventually, as it grows out, it will still trail, right? But then the flowers in the middle will be more than perhaps what you see over there with the
Yeah,
Easy
yeah.
Wave. That's starting to be a little bit bald in the middle.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why we try to grow like 3 plants in a pot to avoid that kind of baldness.
Right. Right.
So, but this one you can grow a single plant
Yeah.
without any issue.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's more compact.
Right. Right.
And that's a very nice color. Look at that. Sky blue. Para siyang
Parang iba-ibang tone.
Yes. They change color as they grow.
So here's another example of E3 where you can see like maybe on the side here the leaves, the branches are already spilling over,
Yes,
but this
yes.
one is still more
It's more mounded.
more mounded.
Yeah,
right. And again in the center there's less less balding.
baldness.
There's more flowers in the center.
So this one is wrong. It's not E3. It's Easy Wave.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And what?
Easy wave series.
Ow.
Yeah.
เขายังไม่ได้เช็ค
Ow, sorry.
Because the E3 should be like that, like a mold, like
Yeah,
this,
like a
right?
mound.
Yes,
Yeah.
like a natural dwarf.
How many E3s did you grow?
Check.
So talagang pag maganda ang klima, talagang ang bloom set niya punong-puno, halos wala kang makitang dahon tulad nun. And some of these are, you can smell it, some of these are very fragrant. I don't know which one, but
Ganda rin.
yeah, it's lambing.
Parang may siya yung lines.
Yeah, veination ang tawag natin.
Oh,
Vein, ayun.
vein.
Veination.
Oh.
Parang two-tone siya. Oh, verbena.
Yeah, it's verbena. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a spreading type.
You can use for hanging basket. And
For hanging.
normally people use for hanging, but for landscape, you see, it's really spreading.
Yeah,
And
nice.
the spacing is around 25 by 25 centimeters. Today,ก็ประมาณ85 days.
85 days today.
Yeah.
We don't grow this yet in the country, no? But they can grow in the heat or?
Yes, all year round. in your country shouldn't be problem.
Not be a problem.
Oh.
Very tolerant.
Yeah, we should try it for landscaping.
Sige, nakuha may name.
Imagine.
Imagination. This one is another series, different color. Imagination just we have one purple color.
Mhm.
This one from cutting. Because we อันนี้จากอะไรวะบอก for the panel
So there's no seed for this variety.
no seed but we
really? Oh,
because now we import the cuttings and we sales in Thailand and also we may start to do business for international as well.
Okay, you
Do
export.
cutting and export.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can export to Philippines?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
good, huh?
yes.
Yeah. If you compare to the original
Larger.
Angelina,
Yeah, yeah,
right? This very small
Yeah, very small.
flowers.
Yeah, the flowers are
These
larger.
are quite big. And it's
So
yeah,
next 2
2
weeks I will send you the photos. After this, the plant will be bigger.
bigger. So when you have it, we are interested to grow.
Okay.
But you can ship to Philippines, no?
Yes, that I have to talk to Jane, but we already talked each other about this.
Yeah.
But how
Yeah,
come
we
you're
can.
not selling a lot of vegetative material in Asia?
Well,
In
first of all, the main concern is licensing and plant variety protection.
How about for this one? Let's say if you sell it, are you gonna require growers to sign an agreement or a licensing agreement?
Basically, this is a product that we manage the channel, so it's not like something that everybody's gonna get because we do have to select people who can handle vegetative material.
Yes.
Right now, the first because Aga Agro and Pan American Seed are partners now,
yes.
so we kind of gave them. We had to make sure that whoever gets these can manage the license for us,
Okay.
right, and manage the propagation and all those things. So it's really important to select a good partner or grower to work with in these kind of situations. And we're just starting small. This is probably the first or second years that we've been showing vegetative. Right, so slowly, we're building the market in Thailand first. But then I do have ideas.
Because we really wanted to.
I do want to maybe kind of use Aga as the distribution center.
Okay, for the ASEAN region.
Yeah, for the Southeast Asian,
Southeast Asian.
for our region basically,
Yeah.
because it's really important to get good production. I think that's the tricky part. In order to get really high quality young plants, really like the new greenhouses, we'll go there later. You can see there's a high standard of sanitation. There's a lot of protocols involved in order to maintain good quality cutting. So we're just starting, but then like we do have plans to
Good.
expand
Finally,
slowly. Yes.
after many decades.
Exactly.
Of
Maybe
waiting.
you will be our first customer, maybe.
Yes, right.
We've been waiting for it for so long.
Can be used also for cut flowers.
You can try. I don't think it's tall enough. It depends. I mean, I've seen people use these as like for home, like small, shorter. But if it's like commercially, you need a long stem. These are not going to go that long. And also the stems are quite floppy. They're not that stiff. Yeah.
But this one you can use for edible flower.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sir Mike, edible flower daw.
Edible, if you grow it without chemicals, right?
Right now.
Yeah, but we've seen people use it for decorations.
Right.
Oh.
Robust. It's a robust plant. Larry, this is your breeding?
This from Floranova.
Flora Nova.
Yeah. This is white marigold. We have the two type. One is short one, and this one is semi-tall type.
Yeah. I was telling Direct Buddy, the marigold in the Philippines, they smell bad. Very bad.
Yeah.
But now I told them, there's more and more new varieties that are very nice
Yes.
to smell.
You can try in our field. We
Later,
have very nice
Smelly
smell.
marigold.
Yeah.
Because the people in Philippines, they don't want to grow marigold because they say it's so smelly. It's bad smell. So we wanted to change the mindset,
Right.
because that was ages ago. The new varieties now are very nice in scent.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is still okay, It's not like in Myanmar because of the name.
Yeah.
The name is not good for people, so that's why they dislike marigold. Just rename. But for you, it smell is okay.
Wow, ganda rin.
Can you grow this in the heat?
ตรงนี้เราให้แสง
Wala pa tayo nito.
so this one we have a supplemental light for 4
Oh,
hours
this one you need supplemental light.
I think this zone here from the
Starting from here.
from there
The canton.
ต้นไหน
Okay.
from that one
Yes.
And so these, in growing perennials, they need long days to flower.
Yeah.
So these have all been given light.
Like how many hours
Like,
supplement?
how many hours did you give?
4 hours.
4.
So essentially it's 16-hour day length.
16 ทั้งหมด16ชั่วโมง14. Oh, because
Four-
right now Thailand is 10.
Ah, it's 10, okay.
Yeah, right now Thailand is 10, so they're getting 14.
But is it a light interrupt? Like you have to wait, let's say maybe 7 o'clock? Or when you turn on the light? What time do you turn it on?
we start to lighting from 10 p.m.
10 p.m. So it's a
So-
light interrupt.
Yeah, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
4
see.
hours.
So not like 6 o'clock you turn it on, no. So you have to wait
Yeah.
a bit more.
After sunset, right? Then we
Yeah.
have to open the light at 10.
At 10 o'clock.
Mm.
Okay. So but this can grow in the heat or no? These perennials right here. They can?
They can.
Coreopsis?
They can. I think Coreopsis is again, most perennials tend to be like dry. They don't like humidity, and they can tolerate heat. But the trick for this is really getting this form, bulking it up.
Yeah. Bulking
making
them
it bushy and making it flower
Yeah.
in time. But once it does
Then it's
bloom
easy.
like this, I think it can withstand the heat quite well. Yeah.
But then you light it like for how long? Because you're lighting it to
But for your
Keep it
country,
from-
maybe not because now
Because
it's
of the
already
long day?
yeah. You can try. We can send some sample. You can try. Because
have
it's
that
keep
grown.
continue. I think it's better than the Cosmos.
the Cosmos, really?
Yeah.
Slow one yaoเพื่อให้ออกดอก
Ito direct yung sinasabi ko, mga wala tayo na kailangan natin makakilala sa landscaping natin sa Pilipinas. So essentially it's a landscape plant. As you know, in the Philippines we have different climate as well, and microclimates. So that's difficult. That's why I think we need to really try and see what kind of varieties we can successfully grow. So some varieties are technical in growing, like this one you need
like
lighting.
all of these here, the perennials.
Yeah.
The key thing for perennials is they need short days to build the body,
Okay.
to build the leaves and the body, and then they
Yeah.
will need long days to initiate flower.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the technique, and I think AGA themselves have done some experiments on how to get that technique right.
Okay, yeah.
And but for Philippines, I think it's more day neutral, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you might have to figure out a way to get that short to build the body, and then the long to get the flowers.
So basically, you bulk them up in short day, and then it's like chrysanthemum, no? Like how you do in chrysanthemum. Because sometimes because in our case, we don't have 10-hour day length. We have about 11 and a half, 12 and a half hours. So that means
You get
we have
black-
to do black
Black
cover,
cloth, yeah.
black cloth treatment to
Okay.
get the bulkness first.
Mm.
So those kind of things. So it's
Possibly,
a bit tricky.
maybe.
Maybe,
Yeah,
but
maybe.
we have to
Just try it.
experiment. Right? So that's I hope seed companies like Gramco can invest on production technologies for growers like us. Because it's their job, not my job. Hopefully, if they sell the seeds, they can come up with the technology as well.
Yeah.
It's also flower.
It's been raining
Yeah,
in our
it's
farm.
Yellow.
like a wildflowers. We use a lot in Thailand to cover the soil to protect weed. It's kind of melampodium, but it's very tough.
So basically, it's a weed.
It's not weed. It's like a local flowers in Thailand.
Oh.
Like a melampodium, the yellow colors.
Yes, yellow.
The tiny one.
Melampodium is very easy.
Yeah, and also this one from cutting. We use for ground cover.
Ah, okay.
Parang marami yun, sir, sa Pilipinas.
Alin ang?
Ito.
Oo, kamukha. Meron tayong wild yan eh.
Oo,
Oo, kamukha siya.
wild.
Oo.
Meron yan dun sa farm.
Yeah.
Then,
Look at that scene, nice.
ay, grabe yung sinya. Ito, sir, yung yung maraming Maraming petals.
Yeah. Oh, yung multipetal, di ba? Nakita mo, ganyan kalalaki. Oh. So if we can combine these genes to our indigenous zinnia, then ganda siguro ang kalalabasan. Kana. Bandera Española.
Bandera Española.
That's what they call them in English.
Bandera Española. Kana.
Spanish flag. Bandera Española. Yeah. Do you see how they play around with color palette? So these are the warm tone here, and then you have the cold tone there, di ba? So these are the things that our landscaper need to know when they use the combination of varieties for their development.
So in general, for like our grow,
Ganda tingnan eh.
flower field, right? They prefer to use like a monocrop.
Monocrop.
Yeah.
So this one.
So this is why we try to diversify.
Yeah,
To use
expand the
like-
selection.
Yeah, like this, because some variety maybe is not so nice. They can remove and use another varieties
Yeah.
top up. Or something.
What is this one? Sorry.
This one euphorbia.
Oh, euphorbia?
Yeah, euphorbia
Ah.
from Panam.
From Panama.
Yeah.
And this zinnia is from
That's preciosa.
Preciosa. Oh.
It's huge. Yeah.
Preciosa.
Okay.
If you do it right, you can grow it right. And that one is nice. See?
Another tip, okay?
Yeah.
These will produce more flower when the night temperature is cool. Yeah. So some plants such as the osteospermum or maybe even some dianthus, it needs to have a cool night temperature, like maybe lower than like 16 degrees,
Oh my goodness,
something
that's
like
so
that.
low.
Yeah.
We have to go up way in the
I know,
mountain
yeah.
then
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
have that kind of temperature.
Maybe I'm not sure the exact, but
Yeah.
in general, we notice that when it's the cool temperature, it will produce more flowers.
I see.
Yeah. And it's a little tricky too, because sometimes people might, I don't know if you've seen this, but when it's out in the full sun, you might see that it wilts faster.
Yes, it does.
Right?
Yeah.
And then what people do is they will put a shade on top instead, but then the shade actually blocks
Yeah,
the light that
yes.
it needs to initiate the flower.
Correct.
Yeah, so it's a little bit, what do you call it, temperamental that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means it's difficult for us.
But I
But maybe in up in the highlands they can.
Or maybe if you can find a place like maybe not in the field, but maybe like next to a wall or somewhere that can give some shade
Okay.
during
The
the
hot-
time when
hot
it's
days.
the hottest.
Okay.
You know, maybe
I
you can
see.
be strategic like that. Yeah.
Maybe we have to try again.
Mm.
I like it because of the nice flower quality.
Right, and they're very vibrant. They last
very
quite a
vibrant.
long time too
Yeah.
when the conditions are right.
Do you pinch them right here?
I do
Because,
not. No,
You don't pinch?
no, we don't pinch. No, they're naturally this bushy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Because what I've grown is not as bushy as this one.
Mhm.
Maybe because of the light.
Maybe.
Preciosa. Diyan, oh.
Ganda.
เลี้ยวเข้ามาเลยครับเป็นซอยเล็กๆเนาะครับเข้ามาเลยครับ
Ganda ng mga zinnia.
เปิดป้ายเรายังไม่ติดเพราะว่างานเราเปิดวันที่ 28 ก็เลย
Yan, seeds nyo yan. Ibenta nyo. I-push nyo.
ครับครับ
This is from here.
And then we also have this bicolor called
This is nice.
raspberry ripple, right? Raspberry ripple. The pattern will fade a little bit as the warmer it gets.
Like this.
Yeah, right. And also another unique color for us is the fire. Double Sahara fire, right? Yep. And this mix just has a little bit of every color, so you can kind of get an idea, right? Yeah. The cherry is also very vibrant. And another tip.
Yeah.
When we look at, so this is my competitor, right?
Yeah.
The perfusions. You'll notice that for Pan American seeds, our characteristic is that the petals are a bit longer, right? So they're a bit longer, they're a bit more double, where perfusion is a more rounded petal.
I see.
Yeah. And we think the longer petal and the more doubleness gives more color You don't have to pinch. I think it's bushy enough itself by itself. And besides, pinching is extra labor, right?
It is.
Yeah.
We tried it. We tried it like before the apical. I mean the first bloom are open. We pinch it, and then we get uniform bloom. But you're right. Sometimes we see some wilting.
Yeah.
Some pots will wilt, and I think that's because of the disease.
Here's some double Zahara cherry on its own. Double Zahara raspberry ripple is the bicolor.
So nice.
Yeah.
Ganda, no?
So nice.
Oh, looks like plastic. Looks like decoration.
I think those are really unique colors.
It is. Double raspberry ripple.
And then double Zahara bright orange too.
And this one you can sell in mixed pack, no?
Yes, yes,
Your
yes.
Sahara mix.
Yes.
2 colors.
Yes.
Yellow, red, yellow.
This is the cicadas, the bicolor. Yeah, it's really unique. Yeah, I've just seen it a couple of times here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ang challenge sa atin yung ulan talaga.
Ulan
The rain.
talaga.
Yeah. Kasi they melt, some of these melt in the rain. Really have to make sure you know how to grow them properly. At saka find the right place. They do well in Tagaytay. They can also do well in the heat. So, yeah, and this is something na affordable sa mga growers. They can very good for landscaping, especially in the lowland, yan, sa mga central Luzon, if they want to have a very nice colorful landscape, this one can be done easily. Jewel?
Tama. Summer jewel.
Summer jewel.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pang landscape lang to.
the bees love them. Even in my field, the bees love this salvia.
I think around here there's a lot of pollinators.
Yeah. Daming bees, oh. Tingnan niyo. All the bees are there. This is for bee pastures.
Oh.
Let me turn your attention to the Pan American variety.
Yeah.
Sure.
Salvia.
So this is a new species for us, a completely new introduction for our Pan American seed this year. It's Kufia procumbens. This our variety is called Sweet Talk. So there's 3 colors: the lavender splash, the red, and the pink over there. The nice thing about these, I think, are you familiar with the other variety? Our competitor Syngenta has another variety called Sriracha. So their name Sriracha is like spicy, right?
Spicy,
But
yes.
to remember us, we're sweet.
Sweet talk.
Okay, we're sweet. And the concept behind this is that this is a plant that attracts a lot of hummingbirds.
Okay.
We don't have hummingbirds in
not
here, but in North
in
America,
North
it attracts a lot of hummingbirds. So that's how the name Sweet Talk came up. You know, it's a sweet nectar, it likes to attract birds, and you can see clearly here that it attracts a lot of the pollinators too. So these are very heat tolerant. They grow quite well. They get bushy. You can cut them back, and then they will grow back as well. So in terms of longevity in the landscape, this is something that would be like lower maintenance and maybe longer lasting. And I have another tip.
Yeah.
So from my experience trialing this here, right? There's a tricky part about the young plant stage where they get very stretchy.
Okay.
Yeah, when it's very warm, they after they germinate, they just kind of stretch and flop
out.
about.
Yes.
So we manage that with some PGR.
What do you use?
We use paclobutazol.
Okay, that's available.
I think that's the only thing available.
Yeah,
That's
in
the
the
only thing
country.
available in Thailand.
Also
so
in
we
the
use
Philippines.
paclobutazol, just a low dose. I'm not sure.
How many ppm do you use?
Ooh,
2,500?
no, lower than that.
Lower than that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't need a lot, but you just need a little bit after you sow, for example, and then you just spray the PGR right on top.
After
you
sowing?
Yeah. So that once the radicle emerges, it immediately picks up
Okay.
the PGR,
okay.
and then it will start to help control the height of the young plant
Okay.
as soon as it starts emerging.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the crop time is really short. It's about like maybe 3 weeks, 21 days.
And then you transplant.
And then you can transplant directly
Okay.
into here and it will, yeah.
So you only do one treatment?
I only do one treatment.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's only one treatment in the plug stage.
In the plug stage.
That's it.
Not in the transplant anymore.
Now once you transplant it, once it's established, it kind of sets itself out right.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, it manages itself better afterwards. But I think I noticed that happening more during the summer season. I'm not sure if it is because it's too warm that makes it like to stretch. But in the cooler season, like right now, we don't get that stretchy problem. Yeah. So but for you, I don't know. It's just something to look out for.
We have to look at it because I've grown it before.
Yeah.
And it's so stretchy. That's why I
Yeah.
said, what's happening with this plant? I don't know
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
It seems to just like to stretch.
Yeah, maybe it's the heat in the Philippines.
But you do have access to pepcobutazole, right? You can
Yeah, we
try
do.
it. Okay.
It's commercially available.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the only recommendation during the growing stage. Yeah. But otherwise, you know,
Yeah,
you'll
it
keep
looks
growing.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Okay. And this one, okay.
Yeah.
This is a new. Oh, it's actually not new, but new, maybe new to our region. It's
Smells like
Parovskia.
sage.
Yes,
Is this
Parovskia.
sage?
It's a kind of sage.
It's a
I
kind
think,
of sage?
related.
That's how the sage smells like. I like the sage smell.
And these are very long day plants.
Okay.
So you can see like they're just starting to flower now, but it's probably been grown for how long? โดมอันนี้ให้ไฟปะ
ไม่ให้ครับ
อ๋อ it's natural อ๋อทำไมไม่ให้อ่ะ
มันก็ปีที่แล้วผมก็ไม่ให้มันก็
Oh you don't need to okay
มันก็ยังไม่ถึงเวลามันเลยครับ
อ๋อไม่ต้องไปเร่งมันค่ะ yeah how many days is this
110
110
No, it's not.
okay and it's just starting to have flowers so no light was given
I see. Interesting.
you like the smell
I like the
When
smell.
I
I
try-
like the sage smell.
okay
Makes me hungry.
So that's edible?
That smell always makes me hungry.
I love hearing how different cultures like think because when I wrote this, all of my team was like, we hate it.
They hate
smells
it?
terrible.
I
We
love
don't
that
like
smell.
it."
Makes me salivate. Now.
Okay. Or are you just hungry right now?
we had good breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue giant.
Right. Yeah. So these
Wow.
This is Panam?
these are actually vegetative.
Oh.
Is it
Yeah.
gonna be available? That's always my question.
It can be available. It can be available.
Make it available.
Yeah.
Gonna
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
and Make it available.
You can touch the stem of it. It's really strong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Strength.
Yeah.
Perfect for landscape.
Mhm.
Very tall, uniformity.
Nice color. Nice
Yes,
blue
bright
color.
color.
Nice color.
I think the nice thing is that the flower stem is also purple, right?
Yeah.
Because you might see some other salvia varieties where the stem color isn't as deep. So I
Yeah.
think this deep stem color really helps to make the color more impactful too.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. And the Asian giant honeybee loves them a lot.
Yes.
All those Asian giant honeybees. Huh? Salvia blue.
Salvia
You
blue.
remember
Yeah,
salvia
yeah,
blue?
yeah.
And this very long flower stalk, no?
Right, right.
flowers.
I don't. Maybe.
You can try it.
You can try it.
Can they use it for flower?
You can try it. I personally don't feel that the flowers stay on that long.
Mm-mm.
You know.
But the stem, the flower can go longer.
I'm not sure. I think this is as tall
This
as
is
I've seen
already
it so
like
far.
50 to 60 centimeters.
Yeah,
So that's enough for cut flower.
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So Pan American has a seed variety called Big Blue, right?
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
and then this is the vegetative equivalent, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah.
Blue Chill. I'm sorry, Blue Giant. Yeah. And then this is a new color that Wildflora plant introduced just last year. It's called Blue Chill. You know, it's a nice silvery light blue color,
Yeah.
but nice.
Also
long-
vegetative.
also vegetative. So it's like a companion. You can have two colors, the dark blue and the light blue.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. The other side.
Yeah.
Digitalis.
Digitalis,
Wow.
Ganda.
Dalmatian.
Super
Yeah,
ganda.
this is from seed. This is from Pan American as well. Yep.
Name niya.
This is natural. Okay.
Natural.
Naturally bushy.
Nice.
Is this perennial? Digitalis? Is it perennial?
No.
It's annual.
There are perennial digitalis varieties,
Okay.
but not from us. Ours is all annuals.
Annual.
Yes.
How many days do you need to grow them to this stage?
130.
130
Oh,
days.
it's a long gestation crop.
Yeah. They need longer days, right?
Yeah.
They need long days.
2.0.
Yummy.
separate color.
No. This is not my company's product. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
Cleome. I think it's from Syngenta.
Syngenta.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's compact here. I think it's compact. Normally ito sa atin yung matatangkad.
Matangkad.
But this one I think is an improved variety na.
Cleome.
Yeah, and they're very uniform. Yung sa atin kasi ang gulo-gulo ng flower.
So
Huh?
you don't see any
Sa ano,
poking.
parang wild.
Ha? Cleome. Cleome. Spider flower I think in English. Spider flower. It's nice. This is the improved variety, no?
Yes.
Of Sparkle 1.0. This is 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0.
None of these are my products, so I'll let the other guy talk about them. Okay. I'm not familiar with these varieties,
Coreopsis?
unfortunately. These are asters.
Asters.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Laki ko pang noy.
Last year it was much taller
Yeah.
than this previous year. We try to find out what really happened to it.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of customers really like particularly this color a lot.
This is who from which breeding company?
Miyoshi
Miyoshi from Japan.
to Japan, yes.
Calestipus, yeah. We were thinking about the scientific name. Okay. Aztec, Calestipus, yeah.
Sir, yan ba yung ano, yung native natin na botones na nasabi nila? Diba?
No, it's different. That's Gomprena, iba pa rin.
Iba pa.
But this one is a cut flower variety. Parang kahanay ni chrysanthemum sa atin eh. May nag-grow sa atin ito pero not too much. I think because wala silang access pa sa variety ng mga bago. Kasi ito showy eh.
Oo.
Very showy eh. Tsaka very seldom yung ganitong kulay sa chrysanthemum. Ito you can have this purple and blues eh.
This is the same as the coreopsis that you see at the flower field earlier.
Okay.
Same amount of hours, 4 hours.
4
of
hours
light
at night.
with
Same
interruption.
time of
Yes,
exposure?
yeah, same time.
Okay.
4
I'm
hours.
learning a lot.
Yes.
But do you expose it like from the seedling stage up to what height? So that's the key I think.
ตั้งแต่ไฮประมาณไหนครับที่เริ่ม
Before you
ให้แสง
stop the light treatment,
After transplant around 1 month.
1 month after
Yes,
transplant.
and we use the light
What kind of lighting do you use? Like regular LED light or
LED light,
what's the like a daylight balance light?
warm white color.
Warm
and-
white color?
Yes. and
That's how many
like a
watts?
7 watt.
What's the distance between them?
2 meter.
2 meters? Okay. So yeah. Yan, natututunan natin ang pagtatanim. Paano ito pala pabulaklakin. Yan. Because we want to grow this. It's just that I think Emmy wanted to grow this. Emmy wanted to grow this.
Very nice in a bouquet.
This is Miyoshi.
Okay, yeah.
This is Sakata.
Oh, this is Bonita? First time I saw.
Two new color like a top blue and top rose.
So this is the new color from Bonita.
Yes, top blue.
I know the old Bonita, but this one I thought it's a. Bago ah. Ito yung, this is yung ginogrow ni Kuya Mon.
Ito nga yun.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can grow it in your climate, di ba? In time for Mother's Day, no? How many days is it now?
105.
105? Maaga. Maaga. Oo. 3 months. Pwede. Pwede pa, kaya pa for Mother's Day.
Out of all the colors that you've seen here, which one would you pick?
Well, those are unique. Because you can get this kind of color from chrysanthemum.
Mom's, the regular.
But the blue ones, you don't get it in
Okay.
in the mums.
Okay.
So I think those can do. And those are new ones. They're bigger than the ordinary
Yeah. The bigger,
aster.
brighter colors and unique colors. Okay.
Yeah. So what's the density here? Like what kind of like per square meter? How many plants do you put?
80.
80 plants per square meter.
Yes.
Right. And I actually
Very very dense.
the
Yeah, this is nice. We really like to push this kind of flowers for the market, especially the blue ones. 'Cause this is very unique. The dark one, ang royal.
The dark one.
Ganda po, no? Wala tayong nakikita sa arrangement ng ganyan. Very seldom do we see it. Normally, itong color nito. Yeah.
Sir, yung aster at saka moms, isa yan.
No, magkaibang ano yun, crop.
Pero parang parehas yung...
Yun, yung parang nag-emerge yung kanilang tawag natin yung physical traits sila, magkaibang species, pero halos pareho ng itsura pag lumabas. May mga ganun tayo mga halaman na magkakamukha pero magkaiba ng lahi. So, yung ganyan. So, yeah, they're both peaceful. Yeah, people sometimes mistaken these two moms, but it's actually aster. Ganda ng kulay. Pangarap. Libre naman mangarap, so sana matupad. Pero si Engineer Emmy kasi nag-grow talaga nito sa farm niya, sa yung flower farm niya. Kaya mukhang magkaplano siya mag-grow ngayong Mother's Day. Ito mukhang bago rin itong kulay na ito.
Mukha nga sir eh. Maganda yung ano niya.
Very nice
Rose.
rose color. And they're very prolific. They're very prolific.
Tapos ito. Saka yun.
Ano, bibili ka na, ano, Rosel, ha?
PPO ko na.
Sold na. Order na.
Isa kukunin ko ito saka sunflower.
Pang Mother's Day.
We'll do it for the Mother's Day.
We
farm,
need
Alfonso
this time.
Sa Alfonso po yung ano niya, yung
farm.
So
Mother's
flower
Day,
farm.
yeah, expect these flowers. Coming Mother's Day, we'll have to do it.
Available na po ang Agribusiness merch sa Shopee. Ang link nasa description box. Mamalengke online sa onlinepalengke.com. Your original, trustworthy online palengke. Thank you sa mga donors sa aming Give a Grocery to Farm Workers Project. For donations, contact us. Pwede rin sa YouTube Thanks. Just click the Thanks button. Agribusiness, how it works. Instruct, inspire, succeed.